on the spot, so yeah.
Wow, that really sucks.
Alright, fine. Do you want me to cheer up? Okay, I'm gonna joke for you. What did the Pink Panther say when he saw the dead ants? Wait? Say it. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Better one, Louis? Huh?
Yeah, I actually do have a better one. Alright. What did the cheesemaker say to the thief?
What did he say, Louis?
He said, hey, that's nacho cheese! I hope Frank knew his jokes.
Please give a warm welcome to the first stand-up comedian in James's history, Frank Lewis.
Thank you very much. So, g'day. How you doing? Oh, this is a good part of the comedy. So when I was backstage just then, the guys were asking me whether I get nervous when I come out here, and I'm like, oh hell no. I usually have this many people staring at me all the time. You know, like everywhere I go, right, there'd be always people pointing at me and staring at me going, hey, look, it's the Asian Bogan. Asian Bogan's here. But look, over time, I've kind of got used to that sort of staring by now. That's okay. But one thing I haven't quite gotten used to yet is the fact that why are we being so damn right about everything these days, you know? Why do we have to be so clear-cut about everything? Come on, people, it's 2011. Can't we still get along? Do we really have to draw a line between everything? Can we just have Coke and Pepsi in the same building? Is it that big of a deal, really? Like when I go to a restaurant, thank you. When I go to a restaurant and I ask for Coke, and the waiter's like, is Pepsi okay? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Is Monopoly money okay? You tell me. But now, we seem to have quite a lot of weird people around these days, you know? Those people that come up to you and tell you random stuff even though you don't know who they are. Like the other day, when I was at a convenience store, I happened to be inconvenienced by this dude who was like, hey, did you know that you could be going to hell after you die? And I'm like, well, I'm not going there because I'm not an AFL player. Don't be alright, people. Now, global warming, folks, all the politicians are talking about it. They're like, oh, we're going to have to do something. Hey, let's bring in a carbon tax. Let's reduce carbon dioxide emissions. But did you know that methane was 30 times stronger than carbon dioxide as a greenhouse gas? So if you were to have a carbon tax, shouldn't we also have like a methane tax? Like every time a cow farts, the farmer should have to pay for it. The more the cow farts, the more the farmer pays. We're fixing global warming, people. Now, you probably know that I'm a pretty Australian bloke. Yeah, do we love Australia? And now my granddad used to say to me all the time, he'd be like, Frank, I think Australia is the greatest country in the world. Look, it's hard to argue with that, but he also said the same thing about Antarctica, so I'm not exactly sure whether he's been serious or not. But my granddad does say some weird stuff, and to be honest, I don't like to make fun of my granddad, because he does that enough himself. That's what they do when they get old. But anyway, back to Australia. I think one reason why we're such a great country is that we have so many cultural icons, alright? Like, look, we got Shane Warne, we have Kylie Minogue, we have Paul Hogan, whose name rhymes with Bogan. How much more easy are you going to get from that? Another thing that makes Australia so unique is that we have so many dangerous animals here, right? You think about it. We have crocodiles, we have snakes, we have spiders, stingrays, box jellyfish, sharks, Tony Abbott. So dangerous, isn't he? Now, people, I'm so Australian that I used to have a pet dingo. And me and my pet dingo, we used to go camping together in the outback. Just the two of us. And one morning while we were in the outback, my dingo disappeared. And, you know, while I was having a look around for it, I found a pair of used nappies. So I was like, okay, now what sort of people uses nappies? And I came up with two possible conclusions. Either one, a baby took my dingo, or two, an AFL player took my dingo.